Ah, yes, the one series that I've abandoned and swore not to return to. I had no clue what I was doing, so I don't blame myself really. But I've decided to revamp this series. I think it needs to be better than whatever that garbage was last time. Yes, I'll cover the basics like lighting, settings, and even how to sequence music. But first, I'm going to stick to stage design. I think it's the best step to start with. Once you've entered a creative server, head over to galleries and scroll to tabs labeled lights and music. I like to call these the essential tools of building a stage. They help with designing everything, from the base all the way up to the pillars and the lights. Now, I'm not saying to pick your own props, but I just prefer these for what I'm building. For me, I always start off with the biggest piece. I'm going to call this the base because it will be what we build everything off of for the next few steps. What I really like about this piece is that you can get very diverse with it. You can stretch it without it getting weird or stretched out. You can also use it as a new base piece by adding more and more onto another, and you can use it as a backdrop for your stage. For our next step, we need to create supports and beams to make our top layer and our lights look more balanced on the stage. For the stage I'm creating, I prefer using these pieces, but if you are making your own stage, I'd say use a variety of different props to make your pillars look different from each other. This gives more dimension to your stage and to your build. When I'm building, I like to use grid snaps to help me align my pieces. Out of the 6 grid snaps, I preferably pick 8 and 2 to use the most in my builds. After selecting my 4 pillars, I will place them to the height of how high I want the stage to be. While I may add beams to my stage, you don't always have to add them to yours. As you'll see in the upcoming step, I only move the bottom piece up to the top, but beams are only added so it's easier to arrange the lights. Now all we have to do is move the bottom piece up to the top so that the stage has a ceiling. We now have a basic stage design. Now we need to add some details to make it stand out from the rest. First, I'll add a backdrop onto the stage so that light illuminates better. Now I'm creating platforms to put items onto. For me, I'm going to be putting speakers on these. Woo! Final step. Now it's time to decorate your stage for who's going to be performing. I'm going to use a DJ table and probably speakers. After placing your last piece, your stage is now complete. You can always add more later. I will show some examples near the end of this video.